test tube, it's Ashley. It's just me, and it's not Marla today with me. She's gonna forego doing Stitch Mania this year, so I just figured I'd stop in and do a quick Mania review for what I'm going to do this year. I'm gonna do the traditional 18 starts. Well, technically it's not the traditional way, it's technically 15 is what I've learned. Just watching everybody's Mania and learning about Mania and being a very new stitcher and jumping right in. I think I'm a little crazy, but so the reason why Marla's not doing Stitch Mania this year is because she's going back to school. So she's not going to do that with me. But she is going to do a couple of new starts, which we will show during our weekly updates and stuff like that, when she has extra free time. So May is my birthday month. So I decided to do the 18 starts. That way it would go into my birthday, which my birthday is May 16th. And I decided a really cool big project for my birthday start. So what I'll do is I'll just give you the designer and my fabric choice. Okay, why I chose to do that design. My first one that I chose to do is I tried to pick all the patterns that I knew I really wanted to stitch, and then I'm going to finish them because I don't want to have a whole bunch laying around. So a lot of them are Country Cottage Needleworks and Little House Needleworks and a couple of Disney patterns and a little bit here and there. So the first one is Country Cottage Needleworks Stop and Smell the Roses. And I decided to do this one as my first start because of spring. You know, it's kind of like the first start of spring, and I wanted a nice springy, cute pattern that I could hang up. You know, it's more of a Valentine-y pattern, but I like it. I think it's really cute. So I chose that one. And this one is on a 18 count Aida. A Fiddler's Aida. Let's do it this way because it'll get washed out, I already know. So there we go. Doing it on an 18 count. I am doing all the called fors. So you got your spinach and then Walty Woods, which I haven't picked up yet. I kind of have been going here and there and getting some of the fancy glosses. So see if I can do this without having them fall all over the floor. There we go. So that is going to be my first start, which I will start on May 1st. And Marla is actually in the other room playing a video game while listening to me do this, so this is fun. So the second one I'm doing is actually another Country Cottage Needleworks. This one is Garden of Snow. It's a really cute one. It says the frost winds blow all around, and from the leaves the snowflakes grow. The flowers here are made from ice in this winter garden of snow. And I thought it was really pretty, and I wanted to put it up for winter. It's something, it's not, you know, it's not Christmassy, so I can leave it up all winter even after Christmas decorations are put away. So I really want to finish this one. So I'm using all the called for as well. So I have poblano pepper. I still haven't got the sampler threads, but as I said, I'm getting them as I go. And I can start this without getting it. So I'm doing this on a 20 count Aida oatmeal. And I really like this. And it kind of matches almost exactly. So I really like that. So that's day 2. Day 3 is Silent Night by Country Cottage Needleworks. And one of my favorite songs from Christmas is Silent Night. So that's why I chose to do this one. I really like the colors that they used on the church and everything. The only thing I am changing is I am not doing the called for colors, which I'm guessing this one's Wood Trails. I'm not doing the fancy floss for that. I'm just going to do it in 3787, which is, I'll show you. I'm still getting 38. I'm still getting the fancy floss because the door and the trim and stuff are done in that color. But instead of having the variegated in the letters, I'm just going to do it in this color. And I am putting that on a 14 count light blue Ada. So this will really stand out. And I am actually waiting. My LNS was out of the colors when I went to go get the colors for this pattern. So I still need to get, White Lightning was out, and Cocoa, or Coca, something weird. So I got the flosses, DMC. I have pretty much all the DMC for all my patterns. So that's day 3. Day 4, I actually seen Stephanie stitches. I think she's still stitching it actually. I don't think she's finished it yet. I'm not 100% sure. Is Winter from the Country Cottage Needleworks. And I actually want to stitch all of these. And the only thing I am actually going to do differently on this one is I'm not going to do the bottom checkered border, this little part right here. I think it's good enough without that, you know, do it right there. And I love all the colors on this one. And I am doing it on a 18 count medium blue Ada. So this color, it's actually very close to the color. This one's actually a little bit darker, so I might have to change. But even then, when I held up the floss, which I'll show you, and I am not getting the buttons. I don't care for the little birdie. The snowflake's cute. I might get the snowflake, but I haven't got that yet. So, and this one, I don't have the fancy floss for it either. Most of them have regular DMC in them, but only one that's, this one is the one that's gonna have to get changed. And then this one is the one in the winter. I might actually end up doing that in a lighter blue, actually, than what is called, and I think it'll show up. So I'm gonna show you the colors. Really clearly, everything will show up pretty well except for that blue. I'm so afraid to knock it over. So that is day 4. And then day 5, I am going to do the Country Cottage Needleworks Cottage of the Month May, because I want to finish them off. And so I got May. And I'm doing it on a 14 count cream Ada. Sorry, they're cream Ada. I'm doing all my cottages on that. And then I have all the called for on here. The only one I'm missing is Bright Leaf, which I got I got frog legs. But look at them colors, they're pretty. I really like that pattern. I like all the little bees in it. Sorry about the glare, guys. Okay. So that's day 5. Day 6 is, I've been doing the hands-on design series, and I'm doing it on 14 count black Ada. I'm not doing the fancy floss for it. I'm just doing DMC white and DMC 906. And 906 is just, it's like, it looks almost very similar to this green. It's very, very close. So if you want something very close to it, I would do that. I don't know if I have it in here already ready. Yeah. But so, day 6, I'm doing this. So that way I can kind of keep up and I'm not like doing a whole bunch of huge projects. Because I do have a doozy. I have like 3 doozies in here that I'm still kind of wondering why. But I know it's because I like them. And then, let's see, next one. Snowflake Serenade. I love these patterns by Country Cottage Needleworks. And so the first one, so day 7 is Snowflake Serenade. And I love this pattern. I actually love the next one too. It looks exactly almost like this. Just a little different. And this one I can keep pretty much all year round. You know, it's got Christmas, but I love these. I love the little snowman. I love the house. And I'm doing all the called fors as well. So, and I'm doing that on a 14 count platinum Ada. And it looks very similar to this. And it's a nice color actually. It's actually kind of getting washed out. It's not bad. So that is day 7. And there's all the colors in the back. Mine's the fancy floss because like I said, I have a lot of fancy floss that I still have to buy. I bought a lot so far for a lot of these patterns, but I have little sticky notes on it that I have the size so I can go back. So this one's Snowflake Sampler, and it's like the other one. Love this one too. Love the doves. Look at the doves. They're so pretty. And I'm doing this on the same fabric, the Platinum Ada, so they're kind of similar. So when I put them out, they'll go together. And I have all the called fors on the back as well. I have this, actually I think I changed. Is this the one that calls for a different color? Let me check. I'm not 100% sure. No. I'm doing classic color spinach instead of baby spinach by Sampler. Because I really love the variegation you get in spinach. You can see that. Look at we'll take it out of the bag, shall we? You get a really good variegation in the spinach. So I chose this one. So I got my thread ready. Lot of white. And pretty much every single pattern that I have has white in it. Katie. So that is day 8. So you can see there's a pattern. A lot of Country Cottage Needleworks. I love her designs. I really do. Okay, number 9. This gets into my ornaments that I want to finish before Christmas. And some are gifts that I want to give too. And I'm doing Little House Needleworks Cardinal Winter. I love this one. I think this one's so cute. The only thing I'm changing is I'm not putting tweed on it and I'm not doing these little birds. Just going to leave it open because my grandma loves cardinals. So I'm going to stitch this for her. I'm doing all the call for except for I am not doing the fancies. I'm just doing all DMC. So I have all my DMC and then I am doing it on this opalescent 28 count gold linen. Look at how pretty that is. It's going to be pretty on that. So it's nice and shiny. So that one I'm stitching for my grandma. So that's number 9. Number 10 is Snow Love by Country Cottage Needleworks. And I do have a button for this, but I'm not going to use it. I don't like the heart there, and I'm not going to stitch the heart. I'm just going to leave it blank. But I have all the called fors. I am not doing any of the fancy. I'm just doing it on with DMC. So I have all the DMC, and I'm doing it on a 28 count cream linen. And it's actually, that's showing up like white. It's actually cream. It's actually, my walls are white and they're showing up cream, so. That is another ornament that I want to do. This one is an ornament for myself. I really like that. The only one I might actually splurge and get the fancies because I really like the variations in the trees. And that's where the fancy floss is. I do have them wrote down to get them. It's bean sprout and picnic basket. So I know I'm getting a lot of fancy floss next time I go to my illness. And then the next one is Snow in Love, which this is one of my favorites. I love it. Another little ornament I'm going to do. I got all the called for. I'm doing it all in DMC. I'm not doing it in any fancy for this one. And I'm doing it in cream linen as well. So everything fits in my little package, which is nice. So I can just take it. I really like this pattern. I like the little scarves that blow away in the wind. Love how they did the pine needles. I like that. That is number 10. No, 11. 11. So number 12 is Snow of Love. And this one is going to be another ornament one. And I actually think I'm going to coffee tea dye the fabric that I got. I'm going to try it because I really like how dark this fabric is. And I think that if this was coffee tea dyed, it would really look really nice. And it's all DMC. So I have all the DMC. The only thing I'm missing in here is one DMC that I have to get, and then black. And black's just for the eyeballs. So I'll just grab the black when I need it. So that one's cute. I like this one a lot. Last ornament, day 13, is Holly and Berries. And I love it because the little cardinal, and we just bought our first house, so this will be good for our second Christmas. Might change the house to a gray to finish the house. But I do like it red. But I really, really like that. I might put the year in the snow. But I'm doing that on the 28 count linen cream as well. And I'm going to coffee dye, tea dye this one as well. But I have all the called floors. And I don't think there's any fancy in this one actually. There might be fancy in the leaves because I can kind of see variegation. But if I do get, I think this one was all, yeah, this one's just all DMC. There's no fancy in this one. So the other one I haven't actually kitted up and did anything really with. I got some of the colors, but most of it is actually fancy floss for this one. Is day 14, which I know I have time to still buy it. So I'm not rushing. You know, when the day comes, I'm going to get the fabric for it this week. Stuff like that. Is Forest Snowfall. I've seen everybody stitch this, and I love this pattern. I love the house. I love the little animals on it. And it says, while snow is softly falling, gliding gently to the ground, our neighbors from the forest cozy up and gather around. I love that. I love the outdoors. I love winter, even though I love summer even more, but I love the time of year when you get to decorate and stuff like that. So I am doing this on the called for fabric on the Pearl Gray Linen. I am doing it actually in an 18 count. And then I have started getting some of the DMCs, which are really easy. I'm going to grab. I just have to get one more DMC, which I actually have already. It's in another project. And then I have to get 3 more fancies for this. So I don't have really much to show on that one, but this is number 14. Okay, so now we're going to get into the bigger projects, which is day 15 is going to be, I can't show you a photo of it because I don't have it printed off, but I will insert a photo of it here. It is Disney Jasmine portrait. It's kind of like gray white. It's got a pretty flower on it. I'll show a glimpse of her flower in her ear. So yeah, it's going to be really pretty. I could not get a picture to print off to save the life of me to do it. She is day 15. She is one of my bigger starts. I'm doing her on a 18 count white Ada. And I don't have all her flosses yet, but I have some of them to start. I plan on getting these this week as well. And then I have another Disney. And this is going to be my birthday start. And it is a stained glass Disney kind of collage, and it is beautiful. This is actually cut off. I could not get it. There's villains on each of the corners. But this is my biggest start, and this is my birthday start. I love this pattern. I love all the colors. I love everything. I've actually started getting some of the DMC. There's 80 colors in this pattern. 80. 80. That's why it's so beautiful, because there's so many colors. But I have 10 so far. So I'm doing it at a 22 count white Ada to make it a decent size to actually work with. I didn't want I think an 18 count or 16 count. It was like, I want to say this is 20 something, 22 by 36 on 22 count. And it would have easily made it over 3 feet long. Or 4 feet long on 14 count when I was looking at it. And I actually like it on the 22 count. I like the size it's going to be. It's going to be really good for like a picture hanging when I get it done, which I know it's going to take forever. I have just printed off one page. I'm going to show you one page of this thing because it is huge. I'm going to show you the first page I'm going to be working on. It's going to be Maleficent, if you can see that. This is one page at 36. 36 pages, everybody. I printed out 5 because I'm going slow we go. But these are the colors that I have so far that I had in my stash that I have right now. But I have to go get the other ones. Which I will show you my list. My 80 colors of DMC. That is my birthday start. I'm excited. And actually, really, these, they're probably not going to go in this order. But I know that the Disney stained glass one is actually going to be my birthday start. And then I have another Disney. And this is a Belle portrait, just like the Jasmine one. I will insert a picture so you can see that. I think I might start this first. I'm kind of like torn. I don't really want to set a date on any of these. I just want to stitch them when I want to stitch them. So the days might go out the window. Yeah. So I am doing her on a 14 count white Ada. I think. Yes, 14 count. So they're different sizes. I didn't want them to be the same similar size because I want to kind of do a mural collaboration on a wall with all these, the Disney ones that I'm doing. So the different sizes, I don't mind. Because I mentioned before that I was going to do a mural. And that is actually going to start my birthday week. I took my whole birthday week off of work. And my first couple of days, like my birthday's on the 16th. My vacation starts on the 14th and goes till the 20th. So I have 6 days off. 7 roughly actually because I have an extra day. And I'm going to start on that as well. I kind of I have a lot of stuff going. Not really a lot of plans yet, but a lot of stuff I know I want to get done around the house. My stitching has been very, very light because of it. I mean, I have not stitched this whole month, it feels like. I think I picked up like 2 projects and stitched and put a couple of threads and that was it. For the whole month. I didn't finish anything. I didn't finish my cottage. Nothing. Anyway. But I've been more doing stuff in the house. So, and outside, it's finally nice out here in Michigan. So we've been raking the leaves up and putting in new garden beds because being the first summer, we've actually physically been in the house to put anything out and to do stuff. So I've been putting the garden beds that we want in and weeding them and getting ready for mulch and, you know, getting ready to go to the store to get the stuff that we want to put outside. And we have 3 dogs, so picking up the yard with poop and yada yada. The list could go on. So I'm doing that, and I do have all the colors for Belle. I have it tucked in the fabric because I haven't cut this piece yet. But it's kind of like a black and white monotone. It's kind of it's very pretty. I can't wait to do it. And I do not know the designer. Designer is not on these pages. Do not know. Nope. Nope, nope. I will show you. Trust me, you won't get this pattern's on 8 pages. Here's Belle's face. Look at how pretty she is. Gorgeous. I can't wait to switch her. So that is number 17. And another designer that I really, really like is the primitive hair. So I picked one primitive hair that I wanted to do. So I chose a Halloween pattern. A lot of her stuff is actually Halloween that I've noticed so far, which I like. I chose, take that off, the primitive hair, the Crow's Lullaby. I love the fabric this is on. I looked for some, but I figured, you know what? Oh, it's coffee tea diet. Let's just go for it. Love the saying. Love the artwork. It'd be awesome for Halloween. I decorate a lot for Halloween, so the pattern is huge. Whoops, sorry. But it's just one color. 2 skeins of DMC black. I think actually, I don't know if she calls for DMC. Yeah, she does DMC. So black. And I'm doing this on a 28 count cream linen, but it's actually more speckled than that. So I plan on, I think I might actually dye it afterwards because it's black gloss anyway. See what it looks like, and then I can actually do like a Priscilla thing and accidentally, you know, coffee tea dye as you're going, because I think that would be kind of cool. You know, throw maybe specks of brown dye on it and, you know, dip it something different. And I can always stitch it again, you know. But that is my Maynia. 20 minutes, not too bad. You know, it's only 10 o'clock at night, and I decided to finally do my Maynia with you guys. So as I said, Marla's not doing Maynia. But she will still stitch. I'm excited. I'm nervous. All at the same time, because I'm starting a lot of new projects, being a new stitcher and everything like that. Kansas City girl and a Colorado girl. Oh my god. I was watching her maybe, I want to say a week ago. And she's starting 50 projects. Holy crap. Holy crap. That's a lot. good luck. That's all I gotta say. Do what you like to do, hands down. But man, I've watched a couple people in their manias and stuff like that. I'm wishing everybody good luck and happy stitching, and can't wait to see all the progress. Definitely will be on Stitch Mania on Facebook and posting updates as much as I can. And I will have to figure out what I'm starting tonight, because I actually might start at midnight. I think that might be a good idea. But other than that, that's all I got. I didn't want to do an update video on this one. I just wanted it to be strictly Mania, because we really don't have anything to show you. Marla has actually got some progress on her Halloween rules, but I got none. I have none. Really sucks. But I am so excited to start a lot of these patterns. I'm excited to start the stained glass. I've actually been wanting to stitch on a couple of these patterns while I was getting them up. I'm going, nope, I have to do this. I'm going to try to pull out on schedule with this, try to do something. But, you know, I seen how Pam and stuff did theirs, and they matched it up with dates and everything like that, and holidays. I might do that next year. That's a cool idea. I like that. But I think I'm just gonna pick it up and stitch it, you know. If I want to do the Crow's Lullaby tomorrow, I'm gonna do that. It's going to be interesting because I've never stitched on 28 count, and I have a lot of 28 count because I have a lot of ornaments, and that should be interesting. I did want to do some sales. I did want to buy the Gardens of Notre Dame. I did want to get the Pumpkin Stitchery Jungle Sale, which I still am going to buy them. I know I'm going to buy them. I was going to put them as a start, but I decided to do a lot of smaller projects because to give myself some momentum, to like feel good, like, you know, maybe I do finish like 3 or 4 of these at the end of the month and go, not a bad idea. I want it to be a positive experience and be able to give myself a little bit of courage to keep doing it, because I have a really good knack of starting stuff and not finishing it when it comes to like craft stuff. I'm really big about cleaning and stuff like that. I actually have my very first stitch piece sitting in between the cardboard pieces getting ready to get framed. And I have actually a whole stash I can show you. My fabric that I have to get ready to do. I have all my fabric up here to turn into project bags. I have to order I found this really small iron that I wanted to get to start that. In my birthday week, I just want to relax and do whatever. And projects, it shall be. I also have a chalkboard design that I'm working on right now. It's going to be a forest with some animals. It's a huge chalkboard that we have in our dining room. But that's all I got. That's it. So I wish everybody happy stitching, happy Mania, and let's just be crazy, because that's what we are. Anybody starting Mania, I gotta say we're all crazy, because like anybody else needs any more whips. I got like 4, 5 already going, and I'm gonna add 18 to that. We'll see how we go. So happy stitching, everybody.